Sam Walton's life started with lots of challenges. Before Walton started what became Walmart today, he went through a roller coaster of suffering and strife. Walton was a man of tall ambitions, although he started with nothing. He was born in poverty, and his parents only made enough from their peasant farm for them to get by daily. It seemed life wouldn't offer him more than a day's meal. Walton's firm determination became his biggest weapon. While he's doing different types of menial tasks, he committed himself to continuous learning and improvement. He did all kinds of jobs, from selling on the street to joining the army. The Walmart story is essentially the unyielding resolve of Walton to make a heap out of the dust, and it was never easy. Today, Walmart has become a household name in the retailing industry, with scores of stores scattered around the world. But how exactly did the company begin its long journey to success? Sam Walton was born in 1918 in Kingfisher, Oklahoma. He grew up during the Great Depression and learned the value of hard work and perseverance from an early age. Walton did any job he could find. He worked on a farm milking cows, he delivered newspapers and magazines, and he also worked as a waiter in exchange for a meal. Walton managed to enroll in the university while supporting himself with these odd jobs. In 1940, he graduated with a degree in economics and worked for a retail company called J.C. Penney, where he earned $75 every month. He resigned after 18 months on the job and joined the Army in 1942. He served in the military during the Second World War, attaining the position of captain. When the war ended in 1945, Sam Walton left the military to pursue a different career path. Right from when Walton was a teenager working in different jobs, he had always fantasized about running his own business. Even in college, he was busy buying products cheap and selling them at a small profit in order to get himself through school. So, for Walton, setting up his own business was a natural next step after leaving the Army. Without any hesitation, Walton took a leap of faith. Walton had always known that his days in the military were limited, so he was setting some portion of his salary apart. By the time he decided to launch his own store, he had already saved $5,000. But his savings were grossly insufficient to start the business he had planned. To raise the needed capital, he obtained a loan of $20,000 from his father-in-law. With the needed capital in place, Walton purchased a variety store and took over the management himself. At that time, he was 26 years old. The store was a franchise of the Butler Brothers chain. He named his store Walton's 5 and 10 because he sold a variety of items for 5 and 10 cents. Within a short period, his store grew and sales boomed so much that he needed to expand. It was at this point he faced one of the biggest challenges in the company's history. His landlord, who had sold the store to him earlier, started eyeing the business again because of the fine profit. At that time, Walton was paying 5% of his annual sales as rent for the store. Refusing to renew the rent, the landlord bought Walton out of business for $50,000. Having learned his lessons from his previous store, Sam Walton started to negotiate for a new store downtown. He proposed to buy the store with a 99-year right to lease the land. The owner of the store rejected his proposal, even with Walton's father-in-law pleading with the owner. Walton gave up on the deal after proposing for the 6th time. His father-in-law visited for the 7th time and secured the deal for the store for $20,000. Walton opened the store immediately and made $175,000 in sales in the first year. The success of his first store inspired him to expand his business, and he opened several more stores in different towns. However, he faced stiff competition from other retailers and struggled to keep his stores profitable. He knew that he needed to find a way to compete with big chains like Sears and Kmart, which dominated the retail industry then. In the early 1960s, Sam Walton decided to take a new approach to retail. He wanted to create a store that was focused on low prices and high volume, which would allow him to compete with the big chains. He opened his first Walmart store in 1962 in Rogers, Arkansas. The store was a huge success, and he soon opened more stores in other towns. The key to success of Walmart was its innovative business model. Sam Walton realized that by purchasing goods directly from manufacturers, he could cut out the middleman and offer lower prices to his customers. He also implemented a strategy of keeping his stores open 24 hours a day, which allowed customers to shop at their convenience. This strategy was unheard of in the retail industry at the time, but it proved to be a huge success. Another key factor in the success of Walmart was Sam Walton's focus on customer service. He believed that the customer was always right, and he made sure that his employees provided excellent service to every customer who walked through the door. As Walmart continued to grow, Sam Walton faced many challenges. He had to compete with other retailers who were also trying to copy his business model, and besides, he had to find ways to keep his prices low while still maintaining a profit. However, he never lost sight of his vision, and he continued to innovate and adapt his business to stay ahead of the competition. From the early days of the business, one thing has kept Walmart afloat despite the numerous challenges. The company is constantly managed in line with the current realities of the time. By the 1980s, Walmart had become the largest retailer in the United States with over 800 stores and annual sales of over $15 billion. Sam Walton had achieved his dream of creating a company focused on low prices, high volume, and excellent customer service. By encouraging his employees to take an ownership mentality and treat the store as if it were their own, he created a culture of excellence and dedication that helped Walmart stand out from its competitors. Walton continued to lead the company until he died in 1992, but his legacy lived on. When Sam Walton died in 1992, his eldest son, Robson Walton, became the new chairman of the corporate board of directors. Robson continued to run the business in line with the vision of his father. In 1994, Walmart came under an attack when the National Advertising Review Board challenged the Walmart slogan, "Always the low price, always." The board claimed that the slogan was problematic for consumers. The board said the slogan implied that Walmart's prices were always the lowest and could mislead some shoppers. In response, Walmart adopted a new slogan, "Always low prices, always." At a time, Walmart was receiving so many customers in their stores that overcrowding became one of its major problems. To tackle the issue of so many customers shopping at the same time, the company introduced the idea of a neighborhood market store. In 1998, Walmart launched the neighborhood market concept at 3 stores in Arkansas. The neighborhood market stores were one-stop shops that were intended to attract customers with a super-fast shopping experience. The store has easier parking, less crowded aisles, and quicker checkout compared to an average grocery store. One of the key factors in the company's success was Sam Walton's innovative business model. Having sufficiently covered the consumer market in the United States, Walmart began to make onward expansion into other countries. It extended its operations to Europe and Asia, and the company was received with instant success. As times were changing, the company adopted new technologies to enhance its operations. Also, in 1998, Walmart launched its Walmart Television Network, a vast in-store advertising network. The television network was showing commercials for products sold in the stores, concert clips, music videos for recording artist media, trailers for upcoming movie releases, and news. This helped to extend the average time shoppers spend in their stores, making them buy more. Walmart took another huge step in the endless growth in 2009 when the company began its e-commerce platform on Walmart.com. The online sales increased year over year, and Walmart's online presence kept increasing. In 2016, they launched its new payment platform, Walmart Pay. The digital-based payment solution allows customers to pay for purchases with their smartphones. But Walmart's drive for innovation really thrived during the COVID-19 outbreak in 2020. While a lot of businesses were complaining about the situation, Walmart was looking for solutions to adapt to the circumstances. They introduced the Scan and Go self-checkout stations in some of its locations. This innovation feature allowed customers to shop without cashiers, eliminating the need for close human interaction and enhancing safety protocols. And because Walmart had heavily invested in their online presence, Their infrastructure was ready for the increased online shopping because of the pandemic. This resulted in a 79% increase in their online revenue compared to the year before. Despite its undeniable commercial success, Walmart, like many global giants, has not been without its share of controversies. On August 3, 2019, a terrorist mass shooting occurred at a Walmart store in El Paso. The gunman, Patrick Wood Crucius, killed 23 people and injured 22 others. After this tragic incident, the sale of firearms at Walmart stores became a point of contention. This incident acted as a catalyst, prompting the retail giant to reevaluate its stance on gun sales. Walmart began its Exhibit A to stop selling short-barrel rifles and handgun ammunition. Additionally, in a bid to ensure the safety of its customers and staff, the company has also banned open-carry handguns in its stores, allowing only sanctioned law enforcement officers approved to bring firearms into stores. But the debate over Walmart's role in gun sales and gun safety continues, with some feeling the company could do more while others believe it has overstepped its bounds. Besides the gun sales and gun safety debate, the company was also involved in a bitter dispute with its employees over labor practice issues. Walmart has been criticized for its treatment of employees, including low wages, limited benefits, and anti-union policies. But in recent years, Walmart has raised its minimum wage and made other changes to improve working conditions. On another note, there's chatter about Walmart not treating everyone equally. Some say they don't pay women as much or give fair chances to minorities and those with disabilities. Still, critics argue that more needs to be done. One of the most controversial allegations against the company is the issue of discrimination, gender, racial, and disability discrimination. They've faced lawsuits and negative press, but Walmart says they're on a path to change, investing in training that's all about diversity and inclusion. Yet, many are still waiting to see if they truly walk that talk. Today, Walmart is a global retail giant with over 11,000 stores in 27 countries and annual revenue of over $500 billion. The company has expanded into e-commerce and other areas, but it still remains true to its roots of offering low prices and excellent customer service. Thank you for watching this documentary. Remember, as Walmart says, save money, live better. And while you're at it, subscribe to Business Capital.